Imagine you're a fan of a show. You get your spouse into it as well, then suddenly they have a role in its prequel. Well, that's exactly what happened with a cast member of 1883. Who was it? Stick around and find out. Sam Elliott, who plays Cowboy Shea Brennan on 1883, isn't the only star in his family. Elliott is married to Academy Award-nominated actress Katharine Ross, who's known for her roles in The Graduate and The Stepford Wives. Elliott and Ross began dating after working together on the 1978 film The Legacy, but that wasn't the first or last time the couple appeared on screen together. In 1969, Elliott and Ross both acted in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. The pair later appeared in 2017's The Hero, in which Ross played the ex-wife of Elliott's character. When asked about what it's like to work with his spouse, Elliott told the Los Angeles Times, "I think we just like making movies, and having that creative experience together is the best. It's just fun. It's a whole different kind of energy to go home with someone you're working with, rather than go home to somebody who isn't working." The Hollywood couple, who married in 1984, have one daughter. Cleo Elliott is a musician who joked to the Malibu Times that her parents are relieved she didn't choose acting as her career. Sam Elliott isn't the only 1883 actor who has worked with his spouse on set. Country music couple Tim McGraw and Faith Hill both star in the Yellowstone prequel, appropriately playing husband and wife James and Margaret Dutton. McGraw and Hill live and work together, and they even celebrated their 25th wedding anniversary during filming.
I can't believe she stuck with me for 25 years. That's probably the first thing that goes through my head.
Despite all the time they've spent together, the couple surprisingly doesn't rehearse together. Hill told People this approach is to ensure their reactions to one another are as natural as possible. While this isn't the first acting gig for McGraw or Hill, the pair is most known for their hit songs. The recording artists fell in love when they toured together in 1996, according to Us Weekly. Since then, the country music legends have had 3 joint tours and 3 daughters, who are now all adults. Actor LaMonica Garrett portrays Thomas in 1883, the cowboy opposite Sam Elliott's Shea Brennan. Thomas also happens to be one of television's only cowboys of color, which is one of the reasons Garrett takes this role so seriously. He told Wide Open Country that 1/4 of the cowboys in 1880 were black, and he worked hard to honor their legacy as accurately as possible.
And you wouldn't know that with, the way film and television has represented us, especially in this genre.
Garrett, a California native who also appeared on Sons of Anarchy and Designated Survivor, is married to his longtime partner, Mina Ivanova Garrett. According to her Instagram, she works as a luxury real estate agent in Los Angeles. The couple have been together for well over a decade, and they married in April of 2017. The pair have 2 children, and their kids even visited Garrett on the 1883 set while he filmed in Texas. Before 1883, Eric Nelsen made his way into television on soap operas such as Guiding Light and All My Children. Now, Yellowstone fans can catch him in the series prequel playing Ennis, the love interest of the Dutton family's daughter Elsa. Off-screen, Nelsen has a real-life love interest of his own, producer and actress Sainty Nelsen. She is also responsible for introducing him to Yellowstone. Nelsen told Wide Open Country his wife was a huge fan of the original series and tried over and over to get him to watch it. Eventually, she got her husband onto the bandwagon, and long before he was involved with 1883, he too was obsessed with Yellowstone. Luckily, Sainty, who happens to have 3 Daytime Emmy Awards, also ended up becoming an 1883 fan. After the show premiered, she posted an Instagram photo of her and her husband, captioned, "No words to describe how incredible this series is. I am still shook to my core. It's next level." While not officially a part of the 1883 cast, Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson have both appeared on the series. First, Hanks guest starred on the show's 2nd episode as a general during a Civil War flashback. A few episodes later, Wilson guest starred as a storekeeper named Carolyn. While fans might have been surprised to see the two on the show, those familiar with the Hollywood couple might know they're actually friends with 1883 stars Faith Hill and Tim McGraw. McGraw told Cinema Blend that he had reached out to Hanks knowing the show would need a general. Reportedly, Hanks didn't need much convincing and agreed to play the role happily. Hanks and Wilson met during the production of Volunteers in 1985, while the former was still married to his first wife. After his divorce in 1987, he married Wilson in 1988, and the couple would later have 2 children. In an interview with O, the Oprah magazine, Hanks shared, "I won't deny that Providence was part of us finding each other, but our relationship isn't magic, the way it's shown in movies. In real life, our connection is as concrete as me sitting here." Like Tom and Rita Hanks, movie star Billy Bob Thornton has also guest starred on 1883. He portrays Marshal Jim Courtright, a character based on a historical figure of the same name. When you think of Thornton, you might think of his high-profile relationships throughout the years. The actor has been married 6 times, including his infamous marriage to actress Angelina Jolie. In October 2014, he secretly married his girlfriend, Connie England. In an interview with James Corden, Thornton explained that the couple's decision to wed after dating for 12 years was largely for their 11-year-old daughter.
And we did it for her, really, because after a while, It's like, you know, why aren't my mommy and daddy married after, 12 years?
After many short-lived marriages, Thornton admitted he was apprehensive about walking down the aisle again. However, according to Us Weekly, he and England eventually exchanged vows privately at their home and publicly announced their nuptials in 2015. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about 1883 are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.